3 days before the 30-day voter registration window draws to a close, and Kenyans are in a rush to beat the deadline. 11 million people had registered and were ready to participate in the critical March 4, 2013 general election by the close of business Friday, December the 14th, 2012.
If we are able to get everybody on the roll, we'll have gotten 18 million. But if you see us getting lower than that, don't be surprised because you cannot get everybody on the roll.
That degree of optimism notwithstanding, a stern warning has been issued by the electoral body that there will be no extension of the voter registration exercise, despite a chorus of calls to that effect by a section of politicians.
There is an extension by 1 week so that it can end immediately after Christmas, because the essence of biometric voter registration is digital. It is not analog. This is why we call technology is online. So updating the data will not take long.
I want to emphasize, please take advantage of these remaining times. Don't expect that there will be an extension. Because I hear some people are saying, as usual, they're going to extend. We will not do that, let me tell you. Please take advantage of this remaining few days and register as a voter.
Several concerns have been raised by the public and civil society over a raft of issues around the registration process, among them the registration of prisoners and other special groups as voters.
But you should remember, during the referendum, the Constitutional Court said prisoners can vote for the referendum because we are ushering in a new constitution. And that's a very, very important document. Otherwise, they said these rights are only limited to the constitutional referendum. They were very clear in their mind that after the referendum, prisoners do not have to vote.
Speaking in Thika during a voter sensitization tour that was attended by envoys of both the United Kingdom and United States of America, IEBC officials called on political leaders to up their game and ensure more Kenyans registered as voters.
Making an appeal, especially to the leadership of Northern Kenya and Upper Rift Valley, because we know the regions which are doing very well and the regions where they are doing very badly.
There are only 4 days left for Kenyans to register to vote. There's still time for a lot more people to register, but it's critical that Kenyans come out and do so.
In the United Kingdom, we do not have biometric voter registration. These are complex things which you are doing, and I applaud the way in which they are being done.
The voter registration exercise is one that has seen concerted efforts geared towards seeing it through. In Migori County, gold miners, for example, are now making it mandatory for everyone to present a voter's card to access any mining activity. While in Mombasa County, political leaders were on hand urging the populace to come out and register. Mombasa County has been marred by controversy surrounding the declaration by MRC that coastal residents will boycott the election.
Watu wa Mombasa wamezinduka kwa mambo ya haki yao na kura yao. Tunataka watu watuke kwa ghera, wasingoje watolewe kwa senti, ama wasipige kura kwa kiongozi yoyote anayetoa pesa.
Yule ambaye hajaandikisha kura, ende andikishe kura. Na yule ambaye ameandikisha, amuulize jirani yake aandikishe kura.
It is important to note that the registration card need not be produced during voting day, as one will only be required to turn up with their identification card or ID to cast their ballot. It's December 15th, 2012. That means that Kenyans have 3 days within which to register as voters, 72 hours to take part in a process that will essentially see them hire and fire leaders come 2013. Leaders who will eventually shape the destiny of this nation. Willis Raburu, Citizen Weekend.